Welcome to day 15 of 20 Days of Calm with Tiffany 2.0. We have covered how to listen, why people lie, boundaries are not walls. So many things have been covered. But today we're going deeper. And the topic we're treating, of course, is why your relationships end. Interesting, right? Well, it's indeed going to be an interesting one. So grab water, resource yourself. I am still Tiffany, your emotional intelligence coach, and class is in session. Breathe in for 4 seconds and breathe out for 6 seconds. Your relationships are not unlucky. They are a mirror. I'll explain. You probably want me to say that you've just not had luck in love, or say things like the right person has not found you yet. And maybe some of that is true, but there are patterns that keep showing up in your relationships that needs to be addressed. Remember, all of this 20 Days of Calm is about you. It's for you to actually experience calmness and peace in every situation you find yourself. So it still boils down to you. So as you're pointing one finger like this, you're pointing one to yourself. So this is not to blame you. It is for you to see the patterns, because the patterns you see, you can then change. I'm sure a lot of you have probably heard about avoidant, anxious attachment style. And there's a third one called the disorganized pattern. Probably that one is strange for you, but yes, it's also part of it. And of course, we have the secure attachment, which is the fourth one. That is self-explanatory, I suppose. But there are some things about anxious attachment, avoidant, and disorganized that you probably have not heard other people say that I'm going to be telling you today. And it's so funny that a lot of people actually attach themselves to the label by saying, I have anxious attachment. I have avoidant attachment. Like, you have so much claimed it that it has now become part of your identity and your personality. So you say, I have, you have, that means it is yours, Abi. The anxious attachment, of course, starts from when we're very little. When our caregivers, our parents, or whoever our caregiver was when we're growing up, will take love away from us as a sort of punishment, and then we have to earn it. So if you don't know where the constant supply of love is coming from, you constantly crave it from other people who are able to give it to you. This could happen with children who their parents travel a lot or would allow a nanny or their grandparents raise them. So because you're constantly denied of the constant affection and love, you cling to the ones you can get. You need constant reassurance because it always feels like somebody is going to leave. And when there is just silence, you interpret that as abandonment. So you make yourself more smaller, more accommodating, more available, just so that the other person can be convenient enough to constantly show you love. That is your regular supply, the regular craving, the need for that constant validation. And of course, we have the avoidant pattern, where you probably grew up with caregivers who were present physically but emotionally unavailable. So they are probably always on their phones, or they are working, or they are doing too many things. So you learned that closeness hurts because your needs were never met. You see the similarity between the anxious pattern and the avoidant pattern, right? Only that their brain interprets things differently. You've learned to use being alone as your coping mechanism. So they value a lot of independence. And then you will hear people like that say, I don't need anyone. But not needing anyone is not strength like they think. It is actually a sign of weakness, because we all need people. But to them, it is strength. It is protection. It is how they have learned to actually survive. Then we have the disorganized pattern. This one is exceptionally sad, because if you grew up in a home with people who were meant to protect you, but they actually are the ones responsible for hurting you, that is pretty messed up, right? When the people you look up to actually provide and protect are the ones responsible for your trauma. So you learn that love and danger are the same thing. So you see people like this crave intimacy but fear it at the same time. There's usually a lot of self-sabotage. They want something, but only when it feels like they can't have it. But the moment they have it, they don't even want it anymore. So you actively push people away, but you panic when they leave. You want love desperately, but you sabotage it every single time it arrives. And this one is the most confusing pattern, where you are actively at war with yourself. Now, I want you to properly sit down and view all your relationships and how they end. What is the most common pattern in this? What is the one thing that your exes have said in common? And every time you hear it, you're like, oh, this is happening again. And you will be shocked that the person you attract are a match for your pattern. I know you will say, but I'm not the one that dictates who comes to approach me. Yes, but who you decide to entertain, that is your responsibility. You attract all kinds of people, but who exactly are you attracted to? Who are you entertaining? Who are you giving your attention to? And you have to understand that until you change the pattern, you will keep entertaining the same set of people and keep getting hurt the exact same way. But here's the liberating truth. You are running an outdated program. For you to have joined 20 Days of Calm means that you're tired of running the same script and pattern over and over again. It means that you have said enough. So you are not cursed in love. You just need to uninstall the old patterns and install the new ones. How do you do that, you ask? Radical honesty. Ask yourself, what is broken in me that is encouraging this pattern? What exactly am I attracted to in this set of people that I know deep down should not stay with me? What toxic traits am I encouraging? I say I don't want it, but deep down it fuels me. You need to be honest with yourself. And if you're not able to get it, I need you to send me a DM right now and say, Tiffany, here are my patterns, but I'm not sure the consistent ones there. Help me figure it out. It's one of the beautiful reasons why I am launching Emotions Academy on the 1st of July to help you identify these patterns fully. So take your time, and of course this is the assessment for the day. Take your time to go through these patterns carefully. Take your time and ask yourself, what role am I playing in this pattern? Are you the one who clings? Are you the one who runs? Are you the one who creates chaos? Ask yourself that. Be honest with yourself. Be true to yourself. Are you the one who carries too much? Are you the one who tolerates too much? Every single act says something heavy about you and your pattern. Send this to me and I'll help you through it. Thank you so much for joining me today, and it's time for our affirmation. I am not cursed in love. I am not unlucky in love. I am running a pattern that I cannot choose, but I can change. Today, I stop blaming the people who hurt me and I start drawing attention to the role that I played in it. I am ready to break the pattern, not with anger, but with awareness. If you said that with me, congratulations. Your life is about to, of course, change drastically for the better. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel, and I'll see you tomorrow. But until then, keep shining, keep listening to the 20 Days of Calm, and keep basking in the serenity of calmness. Take care.